This episode of The Young Turks brought to you by Jack Threads for the win.
The Catholic League's Bill Donohue. He recently went on Fox News to talk about Lady Gaga. Now, if you haven't heard, one of Lady Gaga's newest songs, Judas, has been released or leaked online. Of course, nothing is ever really leaked online. Of course, it's her music producers who have just released it online and made controversy around it. But of course, that song has already received a lot of criticism from the right wing because of the fact that the song is sung through Mary Magdalene's perspective, and Christians don't like that. So anyway, we have a video of Bill Donohue on Fox News. He's talking about the song, he's talking about Lady Gaga and how outraged he is that we're attacking Christians and not Muslims. Let's watch.
This is a girl who gets dressed up as a nun to get raped, who swallows the rosary, who's been dissing Catholics on and off. She's another one of these ex-Catholic girls who has a problem with their old religion. And for some reason, they have to use Holy Week, don't they? And we've been tracking this kind of stuff in the Catholic League for a number of years. A lot of people who want to send a message to Catholics, you know, like their middle finger message, they use Holy Week. And I'm a little fed up with it. You know, if she has a problem with religion, go pick on the Muslims and see how they handle it. Why do you have to go there? I mean, why do they always have to be edgy with my religion to make some type of a cultural statement? I mean, it's not going to corrupt kids. It's not going to tear down the Catholic Church. But it's at the point where I'm saying, you know, time out. Enough is enough. I want to hold up a stop sign. Do your little number and leave us alone.
I mean, you raised an interesting point. I mean, can you imagine if she did something like this, denigrating the Muslim religion?
You can't even show a depiction of Muhammad on TV and the newspapers and whatnot. And I'm not out there to say, let's have equality by dump on the Muslims. I'm simply saying, why does it take fear as a motivational ethic on the part of some people to respect Muslim rights? Do they want Catholics to pick up a machete in order for them to get their rights? I don't think so, and nor do I want it. You know, maybe she has something to work out. She told Larry King here about a year ago, he said to her, "What, do you have a problem with Catholicism?" She says, no. She says, I'm just confused about religion.
Clearly from those lyrics, she's very confused.
She is very confused about religion. You know what, Lady Gaga? Guess what? You hang out with Bill Donohue, I'll buy you a beer, honey, and maybe we can straighten you out finally.
Ugh, the idea of grabbing a beer with Bill Donohue so he can straighten you out just rubs me the wrong way. But I love all the digs. I love all the digs at the Muslim community. Like, oh, should the Christians pick up machetes and be violent? And, you know, all of these digs at Muslims. It's so stupid, okay? But, Cenk, I know you have a lot to say on this, so I'll let you go first.
Believe me, Bill Donohue would rub you the wrong way. I love that line at the end. Let's go out for a beer, honey. And, you know, I mean, come on. Here's the last person on earth that Lady Gaga's got an interest in going out for a beer with, Bill Donohue.
Can't do it.
Although now that it's become a bit of a thing, who knows? Maybe she'll get into the controversy and do it. But, yeah, I like how he throws Muslims under the bus. But, look, it's instead of saying, hey, Muslims are reacting wrong to criticism, they should be more open-minded about it, he says, well, you know, it's a shame, basically, that Catholics aren't as closed-minded. And, you know, what do you want us to do, pick up a machete? He says, well, I don't want you to do that, but, you know, maybe if they feared us a little bit like they fear the Muslims, then we wouldn't have to deal with this kind of nonsense. And look, that's part of the reason why we call the Christian right in this country the American Taliban. Believe me, if they had their way, they would love to intimidate other people into not talking about their religion. And you know who's the most confused about their religion? Them. I mean, they're talking about how Lady Gaga's confused. Really? Can you tell the Mary Magdalene story, you know, in all the different ways that it's told in the New Testament? They don't know themselves.
Right. If you guys can remember, last year we did a story on a study that found that atheists and agnostics know more about Christianity and religion than Christians do. So there are actually studies that have found this. So the idea that Christians are confused about their own religion, I think, makes a lot of sense.
Jack Threads is a new sponsor for TYT. They're a members-only online shopping club, but because you know us, you're going to get in. Aren't we cool? But here's the key part to it, 80% off. Hello, up to 80% off of some of the top apparel lines in the country. Game over.
Right.
So go to jackthreads.com/TYT because it's free to join, and you get all those discounts, and you avoid the pain in the ass. The ending of this commercial is a little schwang wang wang.